Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel today. Alex will be listening to some of the worst K-pop songs according to Reddit, YouTube, and Spotify. Um, how do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know yet.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Um, I didn't think it was bad. It wasn't bad. It was like, yeah, it was just run of the mill, run of the mill K-pop song. It was, I mean, it's kind of funny because it's called Buenos Aires, right?
Yeah.
And it didn't feel relevant, but it's whatever. K-pop is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't sound bad.
Okay.
It was fine.
Well, that's good for the first song.
It was whatever. Like I didn't mind anything. That could have been,
Could have been way worse.
yeah. Like I would listen to that again if it came. Like I wouldn't skip it.
Okay. That's a good first start. Just want to preface this by saying I've never heard most of these songs before. This one I have not heard before. But what do you think about it?
It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad, right? Like it was just, one of those basic songs you don't really think about. It's like, when you listen to an album, that's one of the ones that you skip.
Yeah.
You just don't think about it. You're like, oh, I don't like that one. Skip. It's not like, oh my gosh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's just, it's alright. It's meh. It's just mid.
I think this is actually a really refreshing opinion because I feel like in K-pop things can be really harsh. So like, for example, a song that's later on this list, "Ice Cream" by Blackpink. It's not as what Alex said. It's not bad, but it's not good. And I think we're gonna have a lot of songs like that. Although there will be, as I said before, there will be songs coming up that are actually bad, in my opinion.
That was interesting. At the start, I was like, this is terrible. And then it got funny. And then it grew on me. I,
Most of these do.
it's, it's, it's not in like a bad way that like, I think most songs I consider bad, it's like, they're not terrible. They're just, they're mid, but they have one part that's just musically doesn't make sense, or like the lyrics don't make sense, and that ruins the rest of the song for me. But really bad songs I tend to like because there's good parts in it, and but like that it's bad, so you just listen to it and just have fun anyways. Because it's bad, it's funny. Like this one, like I don't know, like why they were repeating the days of the week, and why were they saying Mazel Tov all the time?
That's the name of the song.
I know, but like why? What purpose? Like I think a lot of K-pop songs are just goofy and don't
Yeah.
really have a purpose. But this is just funny, I think. Like it's like the start especially was terrible.
Oh yeah.
It just sounded so wrong, which made it funny, which made it good. So I might add that to my playlist just for a bit of a laugh. My God. Um. So that one, it was bad because some parts were actually okay, but the rest was terrible. Bad writing, terrible writing, waste of these people's voices. Um, they can do so much better, and I know it because some of it was good. Um, why is it about baggy jeans? And why is it only about baggy jeans? That's irrelevant and stupid. And I just don't. No, no. But like, it just did it. It sounded wrong.
Yeah.
It sounded wrong. It was kind of funny at some points, and then like it'd surprise you like with like a good section, like a good harmony or something. But then it'd go back to the terribleness, and you're like, no, I can't do this. It's like, oh my gosh, it's uh,
So you think baggy jeans is worse than muzzle top?
yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
It is. It's just bad.
Is that all you have to say?
Yeah, I don't. Oh my god.
Okay.
The the chromatic line with the yelling over the top was gross.
That's what I mean when I say I hate the chorus. That part specifically, I
That
don't
that's
like it.
that's the worst. And it makes it even worse because the pre-chorus and the verse bit is actually good and it sounds good. And if that was the song, I would listen to it. But it's not. That's not the only part of the song. There's the other the the weird like
Yes.
I don't like that is just
I
that
know.
was that part is bad.
Yeah.
Straight up. Nothing can save that. Like if like I understand some songs sounding like that, but you can't pair that with something that sounds so good. Like if it's gonna be chromatic and dissonant, make the whole thing chromatic and dissonant.
Yeah.
Because then that's what we expect. But no, no,
You done?
yes. It wasn't bad. I didn't know what jopping was,
Well,
but
now you do.
um, it was a good song. Like musically, it sounded good. The lyrics that I kind of understand were like what, but okay, basic. I tend to have a distaste to anything that tries to make up new words. It just cringes me out. Um, but you know that's kind of what you have to expect from K-pop sometimes. Um, it was really promising. I thought it was going to be some sort of like overcoming hardship thing. That's what it sounded like at the start, but then it
No.
no. And I feel like some of it was just unnecessarily sexual sounding. Like what was the whole thing about the bounce? Let me see your bounce.
No,
What
look, I think that's just
what is
because
that?
I think it's because they don't understand that that is a potentially sexual term.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it sounded like musically, I guess the backing track and all that was good. And like they're good at singing, but
But
it was just weird.
mm,
Um it wasn't terrible. I mean, it was just conflicted. Conflicted. Like most of these songs at the start I'm like ew, but then it grows on me like a little bit. Like just a little bit, you know. But like the pre-chorus was really cute, but it wasn't coherent with the rest of it. The rest of it, like the chorus part was kind of grating. It was somewhat annoying, but like it wasn't terrible, but it was just not good, you know? It's just not it. You don't it just wasn't good and it was like okay. please keep it
Yeah.
consistent if they're gonna do that because yeah.
You should have seen the music video. It was weirdly sexual.
Oh, oh no. Excuse me.
Okay. Is that all you have to say about Another Woman?
Yeah. I don't think I have.
You have heard it before, they just didn't do the
Oh, why
things.
didn't they?
I don't know.
That's my favorite part. It's cute. Um, it. I mean, it wasn't. It was just basic. Like that can be background music and it's fine, right?
Mm.
Like it's not bad. Why would it be bad?
I don't know. The oi oi oi.
Yeah, probably. That is not bad though. Not bad. It was just cute. It wasn't anything special. Wasn't anything too bad either. So
Okay.
yeah. It was kind of cute. Was it about Neopets?
It was about being a pet. The song's called Cat and Dog.
Oh,
Could you hear the barking in it?
yeah. That
And
was.
they literally say, "I want to be your pet. I want to be your dog."
That's a bit strange, but it's whatever. Um, that's fine. Um, it's. I. Hmm. It was a bit strange, but it's like it sounded all right. So I'm like that's one that I'm okay being like in the background, you know.
But not paying too much
But no,
attention to the
I
lyrics.
wouldn't listen to it by myself. Like I wouldn't. That would be like my activity to do. No, I would have it on in the background. I would never listen to it solely just by itself. That's my focus. Nah, nah. Um, this is interesting. The Some things they really didn't need to add, like the barking and the br br. I don't think they needed. That made it sound worse, but it was fine. It wasn't. It wasn't god awful, you know.
Mm.
Mm. It was just weird.
Yeah.
That was pretty basic. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, but your face when the chorus hit.
Oh yeah, that no, it was just not it. Just not it. Why? Why? Don't do that. The rest was fine, mid, not like most. Just you can have it on a playlist and it'll play in the background. But it's not like, oh, I love this song. It's my favorite. It's not. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not. Mm, the main part of it is fine. So that's all that matters, right? Yeah, no. It's not one I'd listen to again, but it's not terrible. It's bad because it's not interesting enough to be bad in a funny way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
Oh, it was it was bad because like it wasn't terrible. It was just mid like all the other ones, like most of them. It was bad because the voices did not match the backing. It not that like the style just didn't suit the voices or the melody that they chose. The EDM part was pretty good. That was really cool, but it didn't match the rest of the song. And the voices, like they have such good voices, they like it just they didn't match the style, which just made it not good to listen to. It didn't sound right. the vocals were good up until they started using too much auto tune, which was not. It just didn't sound right. Like their vocals were actually good before that, but okay. The backing didn't exactly match the vibe. There could have been more harmony, melody in the backing to make it sound better. It was just, basic, nothing too special. Yeah, I, it was just, you know, basic. Mm. If that song didn't exist, the world wouldn't notice. You know, you know, it just, there's no point. Like, it just feels like they were just like, okay, let's just do another one. You know, nothing special about it. Just, let's just try and do some stuff. It wasn't, yeah, it wasn't coherent. It just was like, okay, this is just like any other song, except it's just not good.
So is it bad?
It's not bad. It's just meh.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, that exists. Not interesting enough to have an opinion on.
Okay. I only really added this because of the title.
Yeah,
The
this is the Rizness
Rizness.
one, isn't it?
Yep.
It was, again, with making up words that don't exist. It's cringe, and they're just doing it because they think it'll get, like, attention because it has Riz in it. But it's not good. Like the backing is so good. Like they have such good producers, but like the writers, they must be so tired. They must be so tired. Like, oh, I have to do another one. Let's just see what's popular in the English language right now. Like it's just ooh, not it.
There's actually a whole EP called Riz, and the title track is called Riz Me Up.
Why? Why?
I mean, it's not a bad song, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Like it. That song had such potential. If they just removed the Riz from it, because it sounded good. The voices didn't exactly match with the backing, but whatever.
I want to preface this by
Was
saying
that JYP?
yes, this is a song by JYP. The whole song is about him being attracted to women's asses, and I know you weren't watching the music video, but he constantly kept staring at women's butts, and
That's
they were just it was just all about the butt.
that's
The
so.
whole music
He's a
video.
strange lad. He's a strange man. He is. Why did he have to do that? It just feels like you didn't need to do that, mate. Okay, you don't need to make a whole song about booty.
Yeah. Also, there was the featured artist Jessie. I was reading the captions, and apparently she was talking about her chocolate skin. She's Asian.
What? Chocolate? Bro, caramel if anything, but knowing K-pop idols, probably white chocolate.
No, she's had like plastic surgery and tans and stuff like that. So she's like on the
Fake chocolate.
she's like fits more Western beauty standards than Korean beauty standards.
I feel bad for her because she had to do a song with JYP. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
He is.
Like, someone needs to get him help because not only is he weird, he makes not good music. So, yeah. What is it with K-pop songs making really good songs that sound nice, and then a really annoying chorus that is repetitive, sounds wrong, and irrelevant to the rest of the song? It just ruins it, you know? And they always pick like a stupid word as well. It's just, like the rest of the song was good,
Yeah.
but that ruined it. So,
Yeah.
why do they do that?
I don't know.
Why do they do that to themselves? It's so bad. That was actually good. Like, I was like listening to it at the start. I'm like, where's the bad part? When's that coming? Then the chorus hit, and I was like, yeah, okay. Maybe I see where people are coming from. Because it was just different. It didn't really match. And like a bit after the first chorus was like, eh. And some of the lyrics that I understood were like, it seemed questionable, but the rest was fine.
Yeah.
And it was actually good. Like, it wasn't good. It, okay, most things I can consider good if it's just like, if it's some of it sounds, oh yeah, I like that, you know? That's
Yeah.
what I consider good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. You know? It wasn't. I don't understand why people think this is terrible.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, yeah, that was a good one. Oh my gosh. That is the worst. Okay, I have so many things to say. It sounds bad. It just doesn't sound right. It's just wrong. And I don't need to explain myself. Um, the lyrics are weird. Why would you write a song about macaroni cheese? Even if we're just looking at it from the surface and not looking into it, because it does seem like they're using macaroni and cheese to sexualize themselves, which is very concerning considering they're all minors.
Yeah.
Um, but even if it was just about mac and cheese, it was bland, boring, like mac and cheese itself. I don't like mac and cheese. It's just boring. Do you have nothing better to write about? But also, why the yum yums from like what sounded like an older man?
Yeah.
That was so gross and creepy. Like, why?
Yep.
It sounded bad. It just wasn't. It just was bad. Left a bad taste in my mouth. It was gross.
Yep.
Just that's the worst one. That's the worst one out of all of them so far.
Damn. Hold on.
That like the backing was so good. It was so good, but his voice when the vocals came in,
Yes.
it ruined it.
Yes, that's exactly what I
Like,
thought.
oh my gosh. Like, I'm sure he's actually a good singer, but
Yeah.
they just ruined his voice. Like, why all the auto-tune and just fakeness, they just, like, studio processed it. What could have been a good song. My goodness.
Yeah. Maybe we should have a break. Let you listen to some good K-pop songs.
Because I've forgotten what good sounds like.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you a break now.
That wasn't bad. Why, why is it, why is it bad? Like, the chorus was okay, but it wasn't terrible. The rest of it was actually pretty good. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Why is it considered bad?
I think when I first listened to it, I was just so shocked that the chorus was like that I kind of just immediately hated the song. Um, but it actually has grown on me. I would consider putting it on one of my playlists now.
It wasn't bad. I don't understand. But okay. That was that was strange. It was nothing special about the actual musicality of it, but the lyrics were
Yeah.
weird. Um, what was there a part that said "suck your toes"? Or am I
No,
making that up?
no, I don't think so. It says touch your toes.
That's weird. I don't
I
like
think
that.
yeah,
I don't. No, that was weird. That was
just weird.
just strange. Why? It was actually really good. I mean, some of it was just like, okay, meh, but it wasn't bad. Why people think it's bad?
Because
It sounds.
It's the worst Blackpink song.
How is it? It is. It's actually good though.
Oh,
Like it's got really good parts. It wasn't. It wasn't that bad. I don't understand.
okay.
What? It's finally over.
Yeah.
That. See, I can't really. I've blanked out all the other ones, but from what I remember, I think this is the worst. I mean, no, that creepy pedophile one was worse.
Macaroni
Because of the
cheese.
vibes, yeah. But this, all of it was just bad. Why did that flute thing keep showing up? That was it didn't match and it made everything sound super just ugh. Ugh. Oh God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not good.
Yeah. Was it bad?
Title track?
Yeah.
Title track.
Yeah.
So this is like
The main song.
oh no. I dread to think what their other songs are.
Yeah. That
Oh.
was one of the NCT song winners. NCT 127. So I don't know if none of the other previous NCT songs have been that, but there will be more NCT 127 songs.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
some more of their title tracks. So you'll get to see.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm, it was basic. It was basic. Why skirt though? Skirt, skirt. Why? That just makes it cringe. It's nothing special. Not too bad. Not good. Mid. Just basic.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say. It wasn't any. It was just
Yeah.
meh. This is the wolf one, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get it until the end. um, uh, it was fine. It was just. It wasn't interesting enough to be its own thing. I feel like I would rather someone make only a few songs. Like my favorite artist release not a lot, but all of them be good, than constant releases with most of them being mediocre, sort of the same thing over again. And you rarely ever get a really good
Yeah.
one.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah. So I just feel like they were just trying to go for a gimmick or something. It was it was a bit goofy,
Mm.
but it wasn't terrible. It didn't sound bad. It sounded good. So
That's running out of storage.
um, that most of it was mid. There were some parts that sounded good, but it was just it wasn't amazing. Nothing much there. Nothing much, nothing to say. That's it. it wasn't bad. The chorus was mad, but the rest was good. So, it didn't detract from the whole song like some others, it was fine. So, yeah. The the it was all just like obnoxious. And also, like, could they not think of any more lyrics to say? You know, I don't I don't like things that are like that in the first place, where it's just about that stuff. Also, the sound effect goofy as hell and just weird. It was weird. Just not. It just wasn't. They didn't stick to something consistent, coherent. It was something else. And it was bad. It was bad. Um, it sounded good, but the lyrics were mean. No, it was just
The
yeah.
boy probably deserved it, Alex.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it actually sounded good. Why do people think that was bad?
Mm. They think the lyrics are cringe. Like, boy gonna diss me, boy I'm so pissed. Like that bit.
It is kind of cringe, but what do you expect? Like, get over it, accept it. Like, bruh, English is not their first language. Leave them alone. They're doing this for you, okay? Let them be. Basic, boring, nothing special. That's it. Um, why are we talking about food? Why? Why must we talk about food? It just seems uninspired. It's like the same thing over and over again. Why?
Like the same songs over and over.
Yes, and the same words. Like, come on, do something. Do something cool and different and interesting. Oh my gosh. It's like boring. It gets old. Think of something new, people. Most of it was fine. The chorus was annoying as hell and just didn't sound right. It's just, it just didn't feel like any of it matched up much. Some of it was good, but I don't know.
You don't need to sweeten your words. If you don't think it's good, you don't have to say that.
It was meh. Most of them are just mid. Like they're not bad. No, they are some. Most. Some are bad. They're not terrible. They are. They're bad because they're not terrible, and thus you can't really laugh at them. It's like, oh, they tried, and it kind of worked, but also didn't. So that's really just sad. It's not funny.
Can I just say that I personally love this song? It's probably one of my favorite Stray Kids songs. Although I do have a lot of favorite Stray Kids songs.
The
Um,
chorus, no. The rest is fine, but the chorus is not it. Okay.
so Stays, please don't attack my brother because he doesn't like this song. I know some people also don't like this song.
Okay, I'll be fine.
Okay.
You don't need to call off your dogs.